Do you think Trump's America is a temporary shift, or is it actually a more honest reflection of U.S. hegemony?
The U.S. for decades said, well, we run the world. The U.S. had a unipolar vision of the world. This was not realistic. It was arrogant, and it was a mistaken policy. Now Americans are beginning to see we're in a multipolar world, but they don't know how to handle it properly. And in the American mentality, multipolar means conflicts. It doesn't mean cooperation.
So how should major powers coexist today, and how will the US, China, Europe, and Russia interact in the near future?
I think the first point is mutual respect, because if we're insulting another power, this is a road to conflict. The second point is that countries have their real security interests, and we should respect those. When Russia said, don't move your military alliance so close to our border, said that to the United States for 30 years, the U.S. said, well, that's our business, not your business. This was a mistake. When China says to the United States, respect the one China policy, the United States can't just say, no, that's we do what we want. We need mutual respect and to be very careful to listen properly to the real security interests of each side.
Do you think today's world is heading toward more conflict or more peace?
We don't know. It's always a matter of choice. Conflict can come because of terrible mistakes or misjudgments. There's no reason for conflict in the world, but we have to actively pursue peace. Peace doesn't just exist by itself. It has to be actively pursued.
On Ukraine and Gaza, what role could Trump play, and do you think he genuinely is seeking peace or not?
I think in Ukraine, probably the U.S. is seeking peace. In Gaza, unfortunately, the U.S. is still pursuing war. When it comes to Gaza, what the world needs for peace is a state of Palestine created side by side with Israel, the so-called two-state solution. Almost every country in the world, including China, supports the two-state solution. Israel opposes it. That's their selfish attitude. But the United States has sided with Israel almost against the entire world. So if we're going to have peace in the Middle East, we need to establish a state of Palestine, and that should be done in 2025, this year.
Thank you.